Welcome, Barbora here. Today we are diving into one of the most essential elements of bachata, which is hip movement. If you've ever wanted to add some smooth and sensual hip movements to your bachata dancing, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you 5 simple ways you can do that. The first 2 hip movements are the most common, so when you dance, you can pick one or the other, depending on what feels best to you. The other 3 are more of a styling option, I would say. I personally use them here and there just to spice things up, but not with every bachata step that I take when I dance. So let's start with the first one, which is a diagonal hip movement. When we send our hips diagonally to the back, to one side, and then to the other. And I'm going to face away from you so that you can see what I'm doing. It's very important to have our knees slightly bent or relaxed, okay? Because this will help us move our hips. And now, when we step with our right, we want to send our hips diagonally to the back, to the other side. So in this case, to the left. When we step with our left, we want to send our hips diagonally to the other side, to the right. And again, switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost as if we were leaving our hip behind, okay? Because when we do side basic, for instance, we step with our right to the side. We are also sending our upper body to the right, but our left hip is staying here. And then when we step with our left together, the opposite happens. So now we are sending our upper body to the left. Our body weight is on our left as well, but our right hip is on this side. And then we switch again, okay? So let's do it one more time in place. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let's put it together with the side basic. So when we step with our right to the side, we're sending our hips diagonally to the left, on 2, diagonally to the right, on 3, diagonally to the left again, and on 4, when we tap, you can stay in a neutral position for now. There is a hip action that we do in bachata on 4 and 8 when we tap. If you are a complete beginner, just focus on what we've done so far. If you already have some of the basics down and you know what to do here, you can add the hip action on 4. Now let's go to the other side. When we step with our left to the side on 5, we're sending our hips diagonally to the right. Now diagonally to the left, diagonally to the right, and on 8 when we tap, again you can choose to stay in a neutral position or add a hip action. Let's go one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Now let's move on to the second hip movement, which is a figure 8 hip movement. First we'll start with a little exercise so that you understand what the hips are doing, and then we'll put it together with the side basic. So let's start with our feet approximately hip width apart, with our toes pointing slightly to the side and knees are relaxed. You can place your hands on your hips if you want, and now we're going to rotate our pelvis diagonally to the left. I'm mirroring you again, okay? So we're going diagonally to the left. And now we want to send our right hip diagonally forward. From here, bringing around to the back so that it's pointing diagonally to the back. And from here, we're going to bring our left hip diagonally forward, then bringing around to the back so that it's pointing diagonally to the back. And from here, we are repeating the same thing. So we're going diagonally forward and to the back. Diagonally forward and to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we want to make sure that our upper body stays in a neutral position. We want it to face forward, okay? We don't want it to move along with our hips like this, okay? We want it to face forward, and we want to isolate our hips from the rest of our body as much as possible. Let's do it one more time. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's put it together with the side basic. I'm going to face away from you. When we step with our right to the side, we're going to send our right hip diagonally forward and to the back. When we step with our left together, we're going to repeat the same thing with our left hip. Send it forward and to the back. And in 3, do the same thing with our right. And here you can choose to stop your hip in this position when it's pointing directly to the side, because it will be easier for you to add a hip action on 4 when we tap, okay? Now let's do the same thing to the other side. On 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's move on to the third option, which is a reverse figure 8 hip movement. When we send our hips in instead of out. So again, we can start in this position with our feet hip-width apart, knees are relaxed, and we want to rotate our pelvis towards the leg that we are about to step with. So we're going to rotate our pelvis, and then from here send our hips diagonally to the back. And then bring them forward and go diagonally to the other side to the back and bring the hip forward. And again to the back, forward, to the back and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let's put it together with the basic step. I'm going to face away from you again. So when we step with our right to the side, we're going to rotate our pelvis this way, okay? So diagonally to the right and send our hips to the back, diagonally to the back to the right. And from here to the other side. And again to the right. And here again you can choose to stay in a neutral position or bring your left hip to the side. Now let's repeat the same thing to the other side. We're going to rotate our pelvis diagonally to the left and send our hips diagonally to the back, to the left. And from here to the other side. And again to the left. And here again we stay in a neutral position, or you can bring your right hip up. Let's do it again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Now let's move on to the fourth option, which is very simple. We're just going to move our hips directly to one side and then to the other. And this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this case, you can choose to bend your knees a little bit more than you would with other hip movements. So usually when I do, for instance, the diagonal hip movement or the figure 8 hip movement, I have my knees slightly bent, as you can see here. But with this side-to-side movement, I usually bend my knees a little bit more because it makes it easier for me to move my hips to one side and then to the other. Pam, 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 pam. Okay? So let's do it together. When we step with our right to the side, we're sending our hips directly to the right, and on 2 to the left. On 3 to the right, and on 4 we tap. Let's go to the other side. On 5 we're going to send our hips directly to the left, and on 6 to the right. On 7 to the left, and on 8 we tap. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's move on to our final variation, which is a hip roll, and this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First, we're going to start with our feet hip-width apart, with our knees relaxed, and we'll do a hip roll without the feet movement. We're going to push our hips to the left, and as we do it, we also want to shift our body weight on our left. From here, we'll make a half circle with our hips to the back and bring our hips to the right as we are shifting our body weight on our right. From here, we'll keep making a hip roll, so now we'll do a half circle in front as we are shifting our body weight on our left, and then we'll do one more half circle to the back and to the right, and we'll shift our body weight on our right again. Okay? So this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3. And then on 4 we tap. Okay, let's do it again. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to try to make this movement big, okay? So don't try to do it like this, because it will be hard for you to keep up with the rhythm. Okay, so make it smaller. But work with your hips, try to isolate them from the rest of your body and make it smaller. Now let's put it together with the basic step. We'll go to the right first. So here we go. To the right, forward, to the back, and then we tap. Okay, so this is the same hip movement that we just did. On one, we are sending our hips to the back and to the right, then forward and to the left, then to the back and to the right, and on 4 we tap. And you can choose to stay in this position or add a hip action. Now we need to reverse that, okay? So when we step with our left to the side, we need to go the opposite way. So from here we are pushing our hips to the back and to the left, then forward and to the right, then to the back and to the left again, and on 8 when we tap, again you can choose to stay in this position or add a hip action. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you very much for dancing with me. If you would like to see more content like this, please hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the meantime, you can check out this video and learn a Bachata Shine dance routine, and you can find all of my Bachata lady styling tutorials in this playlist.